Okay, so now we've created a network, we've told the machine which controllers or CO2 sensors or humidity sensors are in charge. Next thing to do is actually calibrate the machine. But before going into the details of the calibration, we actually need to pre-calibrate. Okay, so what does this entail? Let's suppose in our setting here, we have a day zone and we have a night zone. Okay, let's suppose in the day zone we need 100 cubes an hour, okay, as an assumption. And let's suppose in the night zone we need 40 cubes an hour per bedroom. Okay, obviously depends on local legislation, so please be careful to have the right legislation and the right airflow, needed airflows with you. Okay, so if this is the day zone, an important remark is, suppose we need indeed 100 cubes, we only allow or advise to do 50 cubes over a DucoVent design for acoustic reasons. Otherwise you might have whistle sounds and stuff like that, which we want to avoid. We want to provide the best comfort to our end users. So remember, maximum 50 cubes over one DucoVent design. Okay, the first thing to do is to actually pre-calibrate. In this particular case, 50 cubes for the downstairs, 40 cubes per bedroom. It's actually quite similar. So we actually can, in terms of pre-calibration, treat them the same. So when we take off the DucoVent design, as you can see, it's nice and easy with the magnets. We always need to make sure that when we start off, it's open. Okay, so we check every vent. Okay, yes, it's open to the fullest, so that least resistance is created. Okay, so we do that with every vent, right? And then, like I said before, in this particular case, 50-50, 40-40, it's kind of equal, it's close enough to one another. So basically we don't need to make a difference in pre-calibration. So in this particular case, we are going to take out the mousses in order to lower the resistance as much as possible. We're going to take out the mousses on every single vent, okay? Because we're close enough in terms of requested airflow. So we'll do that in every single vent. Oh, I need to try to take out the second one. Here we go. Bear with me, and here we go. So now we've actually set them all alike. If we then move on to the extraction part of our system, let's suppose that here we have a toilet which requires 25 cubes, we have a bathroom which requires 50 cubes, and we have a open kitchen which requires, let's say, 75 cubes. Okay, so then we see a big difference in between these different airflows. So here we can actually do something more significant in respect of pre-calibration, because the difference between 25, 50 and 75 is significant enough, and we will reflect that by means of the pre-calibration. So again, we check whether it's open. Here, toilet 25, we leave all the mousses inside because this is a really low airflow that we need to reach. So we leave it in. Bathroom, 50 cubes. Okay, we check that it's open again. And we actually take out only one mousse. Okay, because the difference between the toilet and the bathroom is quite significant. And then finally, the open kitchen. Okay, here we need to reach, let's say, 75 cubes. And there, like we did for the day zone and the night zone, we take out both mousses. So we have pre-calibrated now our vents and the system by taking out or not taking out the mousses in terms of finding the right balance, and by opening up the vents as much as possible to lower the resistance. So that is an important first step to do. The next thing to do is then actually look at the machine again and look at our display. So I just push the middle button, give it some time, and then we go to the calibration. Here we go, we just push the buttons again, confirm calibration, and we need to go to the wizard. What does the wizard ask us now? The wizard asks us, what is your required airflow in zone 1? Remember we said zone 1 was our day zone, always the one with the angle, right? So we said 100 cubes for the living room. So here we just need to say, okay, it's not 160, but we go down with the arrows and we say, you know what, you need to reach 100 cubes in zone 1. Then he asks the same question for zone 2. Remember zone 2, we had 2 bedrooms in this particular example. 2 bedrooms, we said 40 cubes each, so adding up to 80. So we just tell the machine that it should be capable of doing 80 in zone 2. Let's push, voila, 80 in zone 2. And there you go. So now I've told the machine, I've pre-calibrated by taking out mousses if applicable. I've pre-calibrated by making sure the vents are fully open so that there's least resistance. And I've told the machine how much airflow I need in every single zone. Now I can go further with the actual calibration.